Okay, chickadees, here we go. Here are the problems from yesterday. So we are going to start as we always do by reading it carefully and chunking any important words. Mara has tomato plants in her backyard. This year, the plant grew 226 tomatoes. Sadly, birds ate 19 of the tomatoes and bugs ruined twice as many of them. How many tomatoes was Mara able to pick? Okay, before I do any thinking, I'm going to write my answer statement so I leave some space. If the question is how many tomatoes was Mara able to pick, I just turn the question around. Mara was able to pick blank tomatoes. There we go. Okay, so now we've got an answer statement, we've got a focusing issue, and here's what we know. There's a girl who grows tomatoes, okay? This would be a time where you stop and think, and you know this girl has grown 226 tomatoes, okay? So you know she has a total of 226. You know that birds ate 19 of them and that bugs ruined twice as many as the birds ate. So what I like to do is keep track of what I know. And I know that birds ate 19 of them and bugs ruined twice as many. So let's figure out how many the bugs actually ruined. Well, if the bugs ruined twice as many as the birds ate, that would be 2 times 19. So far, so good? Okay, so let's figure out how much is 2 times or twice 19. 2 times 9 is 18. Put down the 8, carry the 1, 10. 2 times 1 is 2, plus the 1 I carried is 3. So now we know that the bugs ruined 38. Okay, so now we know birds ate 19, bugs ruined 38. So now this is where a bar model would come in handy. If we make a bar showing the total number of tomatoes, and we know that the total number is 226, we know that birds ruined or ate 19, bugs ruined, I'll make that BG, 38, and then Mara was able to pick the rest. That's what your bar would look like. Here's the total number of tomatoes, here's the number birds ate, here's the number bugs ruined, and the rest is what Mara could pick. So this sets itself up for a number sentence. The question mark becomes your N. So to figure out how many she picked, what we need to do first is add the 19 and the 38 together. When we do that, we get 8 plus 9 is 17. Put down the 7, carry the 1. 1 and 1 is 2, plus 3 is 5. So we know that the birds and the bugs together took up 57 tomatoes. So now we know that 57 plus the number she picked is the 226. So to figure out how many she picked, we're going to do 226 minus 57. So 6 minus 7 I can't do, slash, slash. The 2 becomes a 1, the 6 becomes 16. 16 minus 7 is 9. 1 minus 5 I can't do, slash, slash. The 2 becomes a 1, the 1 becomes an 11. 11 minus 5 is 6. 1 minus 0 is 1. So Mara was able to pick 169 tomatoes. Okie dokie artichokes? Okay, moving on. Jessica wants to buy 6 chunk LOL dolls for her sister for her birthday. Each doll costs $12.47 chunk. She has only saved up $13.45 chunk so far. How much more money does Jessica need to buy her sister's birthday presents? Chunk. First things first, answer statement. If the question is how much more money does Jessica need to buy her sister's birthday presents, Jessica needs, I'll do a $, blank, more money. Okay? So now I'm seeing more than 2 numbers, so I can bet it's at least a 2-part problem. So now that I've done my answer statement and I've split my workspace, I'm going to stop and have a think. Okay, what do I know? I know there's a girl named Jessica, and I know that she wants to buy her sister 6 LOL dolls for her birthday. And I know the cost of each doll, right? Each doll costs $12.47. So let's do something with that. If she's buying 6 of those dolls and they cost $12.47 each, let's figure out how much the birthday presents are going to cost in all. Okay, so let's figure out the total cost. And we're going to do that by figuring out if there are 6 dolls and they each cost $12.47, how much is that in all? So here's our equation, and what we do is we put the $12.47 on top, and we're just doing our algorithm for multiplication here. So we do 6 times 7 is 42. I can't put a 2-digit in a 1-digit spot, so I put down the 2 and I carry the 4 tens. Then I do 6 times 4 is 24, plus the 4 I carried over is 28. Put down the 8 and I carry the 2 hundreds. 6 times 2 is 12, plus the 2 I carried over is 14. Put down the 4 and I carry the 1,000. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So the total amount that Jessica needs, or the amount she's going to spend on the birthday present, is $74.82. That's the amount she has to have ready when she goes to the store. Okay? So now, what we also know is that she has some money saved. How much money does she have saved? $13.45. She doesn't have enough. So now we need to figure out how much more does she need. If we were writing an equation, basically we're saying, here's what she has. How much more does she need to add to it to get to this number? So what do? Subtract. So we're going to do 74.82 minus 13.45. Okay. Then we do 2 minus 5. You can't do, so slash this, the 8 becomes a 7, the 2 becomes a 12, and I'm going to circle it. 12 minus 5 is 7. 7 minus 4 is 3. And I need to bring down these decimal points. Then I do 4 minus 3 is 1. 7 minus 1 is 6. Then I bring down these $signs. Whoa, Nelly, she has a lot to save or earn. But what a good sister she is. That she's so thoughtful. She has a lot of hard work to do. She needs $61.37. But her sister's going to be so happy, right? All right. That's